All right, what is going on, everybody? All right, I'm so excited that you guys came out. We're going to take a few minutes here just to make sure I know everyone's trickling on in. I want to thank whoever brought you to this webinar tonight. I won't take too much of your time, but please set aside your phone because you will not want to miss out what I have to share with you. And it's just better to pay attention to, of course, you know, the information that you're receiving. That way you actually do receive it. It doesn't go one ear and out the other. So please remember also who invited you here tonight, because at the end, you're going to want to get back with the person who sent you here. If you want more information, or if you have questions, or if you're ready to roll, okay? So if it was me, well, hey, send me a message on Facebook. You can find me Lucrative Lives on there. Or, of course, I'll always reach out to you. My follow-up game is really good, I just got to say. So let's see who we got here today. Go ahead. Oh, I see people coming in now. Go ahead and drop a comment. If you're not afraid to share where you're coming from. Oh, we got New York, Florida, Texas. Okay. We got California. Okay, that's where I'm located, sunny Southern California. Wow, we have a lot of people in right now. Colorado, nice. Arizona, Washington, Chicago. Okay, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and get started. My name is Latisha Yolfo. You've probably seen me on the internet. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a digital marketer. Now, let's just keep it simple. You're probably like, what is that if you've never heard of it? Well, I help people save money or make money, plain and simple, while coaching them and training them to success. So I've been in the hospitality game for a long time, honey. So helping people actually makes me feel really full and accomplished. I wish I could clone myself sometimes. So the reason that you are here tonight is because somebody invited you. They thought very highly of you to be here. It's a really nice compliment when someone thinks of you and, wants to share what they're into, So I don't want to, put too much detail onto what it is. We're going to go ahead and dive into it. And that way, hopefully, all of your questions will get answered. And it's only going to be a short amount of time, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in. I want you to find out who I am. And when I found out about this business here, this opportunity, I actually was working at the post office since July of that year and a call center. So I was working two jobs. And then later on, I started working full time just for the post office only, thinking my whole life was going to change and flourish, making $100,000 a year. But little did I know that was not the case. I was trying to follow in my mom's footsteps because she said, oh, you have a master's degree. Go, be a postmaster. And that way you don't have to ride a truck. Well, that didn't happen like that. You guys, I was depressed, stressed, overworked, and underpaid. Literally working 14-hour days, coming home, not wanting to have a life, didn't have time for a life. Really, I felt like I lived at the post office, especially during holiday season. It was really horrible, guys. Okay, so I came home one night and I was traumatized. And let me tell you, I was driving a 2-ton truck in Duluth, which is way up in the mountains. And if you guys want to know the area, just picture a house every 15 miles. So literally in the middle of nowhere in a dirt road, on the side of the actual road, the brakes went out and the car engine went out as well at the same time while it was still rolling. So luckily I hit the emergency brake, swerved over to the dirt, and I said, you know what, I'm turning around and I'm going to try and go back to the office. So luckily, the truck did power back on. Sometimes they would go out here and there, but this time it happened again, and I was literally so frustrated. Luckily, I had phone signal. I called the office and I said, hey, I need another truck. And so I was like, I'm done. I just want to go home. I'm on the side of the road. I don't know, God forbid knows what kind of animals are out here. No one's helping me. I had one car drive by like every 30 minutes, and nobody stopped to help me. So when she came back and brought me a truck, I came home at 9 o'clock at night. And I was like, are you kidding me? Because all they cared about was for me to finish my route. So a lot of, I don't want to put too much into it, but a lot of stories like that were happening to me while I was working there. So I didn't feel good about it. And I always knew there was something more within me that I wanted to do. And I know that a millionaire has multiple streams of income. So why not dive into something, this is my plan A for now and have a plan B, and do this on the side. And, it actually ended up becoming my plan A because I walked into the post office after 4 months of doing this and said I quit. So I fired my boss. And then I also positioned myself, after that to train other people the skills and learn how to make money on their own to invest in their dreams. So let's face it, there is no job security today, guys. So it doesn't hurt to have an open mind, okay? Thousands more today are losing their jobs to the digital market. Everything is online nowadays. You can buy toilet paper online, toothpaste. I buy my groceries all the time and have the same lady drop them off. I don't have to go to the store and wait in long lines. So it's more convenient, especially like Amazon, it's an example. They were actually taking away hours when I was working at the post office. So let's go ahead and dive in. When I seen this, I knew this was a no-brainer. Now, I wanted to start off with some hard facts and an interesting study that was done, and this really throws me for a loop. I don't know, did you guys know that 98% of adults in the United States are emailing while they're driving? I thought that was only back in the when everybody had a Burberry, or what is it, a Blackberry. And 49% of adults stated that, they were texting while driving. So imagine 3 years ago, guys, the world wasn't like this. And 60% of people did a poll and said, that's true. It really wasn't. And so, times are changing. Our kids are growing up. If you have any, they're either on their way to start driving or they're going to drive now. And 43% of teens admitted that they were texting while driving. So, in the United States alone, Highway Patrol voted that texting while driving is actually worse than drunk driving. And that's pretty scary. And 95% of people also were experiencing owning like an undrivable type of vehicle. So you're bound to encounter some type of experience. And statistics from the United States, vehicles alone, 65% of families, say they were traveling in their car that they owned for more than 10 years. Broke down on them during a road trip. So I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of fun doing those family road trips, and to have to break down and not be covered is just kind of scary, especially when you probably are going to an unfamiliar destination. That can also be scary as well, especially for your teenagers. They're driving around with their friends and they're going places. 47% of teens said they were locked out of their car. So, you got a lot of common facts, and I love these hard facts because it's just interesting to know, especially when 74% of people got a flat tire, 45% said they needed a jump. So they're bound to break down in any situation. Any one of us, this could happen to at any day, at any time. So the way they make these cars nowadays, I'll tell you a quick story. I was actually shopping in town in our local community. They have, a little place where you can go to all these certain shops, and you're walking through the parking lot. I seen a bumper, like the outer piece was missing, and you can see the inner piece, and it was made of styrofoam. I'm like, man, what are they making in these cars nowadays? It's pretty scary. So another piece of that, which brought to my attention, was the traffic ticket statistics. They said 196 million drivers in the U.S. on average of 41 million will actually receive speeding tickets every single year. You guys, that's like $100,000 worth of tickets in a day in the U.S. alone. So let's think about the amount, of an average ticket. What do you guys say? Okay, I got like 90, 100, 300. Okay, yeah, they said it's like $150, and that comes straight out of your pocket. That's pretty insane. And the reason why I bring this up is because if you had a traffic ticket, our company will actually take care of that for you. And we have the lawyers that will actually take care of all the legal fees. They'll go to court for you and represent you. We'll dive more into that a little bit later, but I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of that money will not come out of your pocket, which is pretty awesome. It was crazy. One of my members had signed up, and the next week they received, a ticket driving down a one-way street in a city they knew nothing about with their motorcycle, and her boyfriend actually got into a minor motorcycle accident as well. she was working full time, so she didn't really dive into all of the benefits that she has because there's $150,000 worth of them. So she called me immediately and said, Tisha, do they cover motorcycles? I said, yes. She said, Tisha, what do I do now? I said, do you have your card with you? She said, yes. I said, okay, good. So you're going to do X, Y, and Z. So bottom line is they fought the violation free of charge. They helped her boyfriend out as well, which is really awesome with the emergency services. So you don't have to worry about that with this business. And I know you are probably wondering, who is this company, right? Well, this company is known as Motor Club of America, okay? They are stationed out in Oklahoma City, serving the entire United States and Canada except North Dakota. This is actually an auto club that's been in business since 1926, and I want to give you a little bit of background. Mr. William Green, he became the chief executive officer of Motor Club of America in 1986, along with his brothers and his family, who actually continued to grow the company in the United States. Later on, a person by the name of Mr. Virgil Coffey, he's a Texas native. How many people that are from Texas in here? All right, okay. So he began, his career in the Motor Club. You guys probably seen this, but didn't know you were right in the home of TVC, okay? So he was marketing back in the 1960s. He actually was the marketing arm for Prepaid Legal. Have you guys ever heard of Prepaid Legal? Well, he wrote their marketing plan, and that actually helped him become really, really super successful. So he ended up owning like sporting goods store, 5 retail stores in Texas. You probably shop there if you live in Texas. He eventually sold his share of the company and moved to Oklahoma. And he began selling memberships for another motor club company and actually became president of that company. And so he said, you know what, I'm going to start my own company, which is TVC Marketing Associates. So that company is super important. That's why I wanted to bring that up, is because they're the ones that write the checks, okay? So this company continued to grow over the next 25 years, and they are the sister, or the parent company, I should say, of Motor Club of America. And TVC stands for Truckers Voice in Court, if you didn't know, which, in turn, the name does imply they provided court representation for truckers in motor-related incidents. So we'll get more into TVC later, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of the history. That way you know how it all derived, okay? Now let's talk about what you're going to be receiving, okay? There's a lot of benefits to this. So the number one benefit is unlimited 24/7 roadside assistance, including towing, okay? So you can call, any time of the day, any day of the year, which is pretty awesome. I don't know about you, but having a real emergency roadside assistance, meaning there's no cap on how many calls that you make within a year, is extremely important, because you never know what's going to happen, right? So this isn't our most popular plan. So whenever you're traveling a couple of hours away, we can tow your car up to 100 miles to the destination of your choice. Now, just in case something was to happen, like I stated earlier, you do have those attorney fees that are covered for you if something was to happen, like you get a ticket or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. They actually call a provider for you. You get a telephone consultation, and they actually write a letter on your behalf. So that also is covered up to $200 in a moving violation, $500 for personal injury, $500 for any vehicle damage, and $2,000 in negligent homicide. So I don't know about you, but that's pretty awesome to cover all of those charges, because we know that can add up pretty quick. So none of that money is coming out of your pocket. And just to recap, MCA will pay your attorney fees for auto police charges. So now, and just in case anything was to happen on the negative side, such as any emergencies while you're traveling, like an accident, we do have the emergency travel expense reimbursement, up to $500 for a rental car, lodging, meals. So that's really awesome. When you're away from home, you're totally covered on that end. I see MCA paying for people's cars all the time, meaning with this company, they made so much money that they're going to buy new cars. Well, here's a tidbit. They're trying to upsell you when you get a new car. How many of you guys went through that? They try and upsell you, just like when you go to the oil change. Oh, do you need this? Oh, I see that you need this. Do you want that? So remember, it's really important to know these things because you want to know what you're going to be purchasing, right? So more than likely, 9 times out of 10, every upsell, you already have that probably in MCA, which is really nice. And just in case that new car, gets stolen, we also have the stolen vehicle reward, and they pay up to $5,000 for anyone who provides accurate information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person responsible, which goes to the police academy. I mean, not the police academy, but to who's dealing with it. So I just want to bring this up because pretty funny. People, were known to act as if their car was stolen, thinking they're going to receive the funds. Well, here it is, guys. This reward is not payable to you, your family, or other members that have a membership account. Okay, so just know that when you receive your membership, you actually get a pretty sexy bumper sticker that's metallic that you can place on your car. And that way, if anybody tries to do anything, they're probably going to step away because they know that they're going to have a pretty price tag on them if they do. All right. And just in case your purse was left in that stolen car, we do have credit card protection, $1,000 up to false charges, and this is included in your member benefits package. If you do have any further questions regarding that, there's details on. You can call them about the details. Okay, so this is the cream of the crop right here. This is totally awesome. Okay, so when you're out and about and you're traveling, we have trip planning and travel reservations. Okay, we're going to arrange everything for you. So let's say, for example, you're traveling out of the country. You're going to Spain and going backpacking. You can call TVC, and they're actually going to arrange a hotel, an airline, rental cars, and a bus rental for you. I mean, how awesome is that? So you're definitely covered. You get the best rates. They're negotiated with online discounts. You save a lot of time. I mean, no more calling around to hotels. So it makes the process a lot simpler. Very simple and fast. So, and you get discounts for long-term stays as well. And even if you have, let's say you're going with a group, you get a free event website, which is pretty awesome. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what if I'm out of the country and something happened? MCA actually has emergency reimbursements and benefits and medical expenses, as I touched on briefly earlier. So they give you up to $500 in emergency cash if you have to go to a trauma center. You also get $100 of medical aid. That medical aid can include casts, splints, ER facility, ambulance services, anesthetics, and also will pay you $150 a day if you have to be hospitalized, all the way up to a full year, which is pretty awesome. So honestly, we have all things that happen to us. And right there is a significant amount of money that stays out of your pocket. And God forbid if something was to happen in an accident, MCA has got you covered. You'll actually also receive $10,000 if you die as a direct result of injuries received in a covered accident. And also, plus, you get $50,000 per member. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. And when you're traveling, they'll actually take care of that emergency evacuation if something was to happen, repatriation services, if you had to, visit somebody that actually, was injured outside of the country. Also, they'll take care of returning, your child or your companion if they did pass away. You wouldn't have to worry about bringing their remains back. They do all of that for you. And also there's non-medical repatriation as well. So I just wanted to give you that information, just in case you were 100 plus miles away from home. It's good to know that you're also covered. And all the details will be in your MCA packet for more information. Now, you're probably wondering what this costs. Well, let's dive into that because, first, let me just ask the audience. I'd love to get some comments in the box. How much do you guys think this is per year or per month? You know, let me know per month what you think this cost is. Excuse me. Somebody will get $100 just for guessing the right answer. Only fair if you've never heard of this, okay? Or you never were told anything about the price before hopping on the webinar. Okay, we got 3,000, we got 2,000. Oh, I see 7,000, 10,000. Okay, 800. I still don't see the right answer yet. 500 per month. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the price of what Motor Club America is charging per month, guys. It's actually a whopping $19.95. I mean, come on, $19.95 per month and only $39.90 to get started today. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. It's really important to know the value of what you're receiving. And it always cracks me up when people think of these large numbers and it's literally only $39.90 to get started and $20 more, less than $20, okay? So you'll probably want to know maybe, you know, that $20 a month, you know, the way my bank account's set up, I could be paying something else. Maybe you're looking at it from a yearly aspect of what's going on. So I wanted to dive into the next portion. I'm going to switch gears with you guys a little bit. Okay, MCA does have an affiliate program. So, excuse me, you know, I'm a little bit sick. But I wanted to dive into the affiliate program. And, you know, right now, before this second portion begins, if you're like, man, the price for all of that, I mean, you know, I can't beat that with a bat. I mean, are you winning or are you winning? Put winning in the comments if you believe, you know, that you're ready to get started, you want this membership, you need this, you know, this will replace what you already have, you know, or this, you can add this on addition to what you already have. So this is really awesome. I didn't even go over the bonuses, but in the meantime, get back with the person who invited you here, that signed you up, to get you signed up, okay? But before you do, I want to discuss the bonuses as well while you guys are probably messaging people right now on the side that are in this webinar. The other bonuses that you guys will get are discounts from a well card, okay? You can get prescription discounts, dental discounts, vision discounts, and there's also cashback rewards, guys. So if you want to go shopping at your major supermarket stores, you will also be able to spend money and receive cashback rewards. And the person that brought you here can also get you on board with finding out more about that information. And that's actually a free charge, free of charge, okay? So you don't have to pay for those discounts. All you got to do is sign up for your card. You get a virtual card on your phone for easy access, and you also have a login to go online to get more details about that. So now for the good part, you're probably wondering, those people that are looking at this on a yearly basis, you know, what you're going to be paying. Well, don't you worry about that. I'm only going to take up a little bit more of your time, okay? So I will say this, okay? This opportunity has been extremely life-changing for my family and I. Having $104,000 in school debt was no fun for me, or being stuck 12 credit cards, you know, maxed out with debt. So please be open-minded to this portion. In addition to working paycheck to paycheck is never fun. So it's just really awesome to have an open mind on how simple this system is, on how, you know, you can join this affiliate program. So after you've purchased your membership already, get back to the person that got you on here, and we're going to get you set up to fill out your forms to join the affiliate program. But before I dive into that, now if you haven't listened to anything I said at all, you'll want to start listening now. An interesting quote from Les Brown. I love this quote. He says, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great." So this is really awesome quote. You know, I want people to take this opportunity and literally run with it. Start, you know, your own corporation. It's only $39.90. Okay, build some wealth for yourself and learn to value your time. You know, the reason why I say learn to value your time because listen to all the benefits that were discussed, okay? Comment the word value if you've seen enough value to share this with a friend or anyone that you are acquainted with. I mean, oh, nice, nice. We got a lot of values in the comments. Nice, right. So I want you to think about this. When I seen this, I said I'd love to help other people find a way to save money on value-added services and make money. So think about the times that you shared with a friend how you loved a certain makeup, a piece of clothing, maybe a tool, electronic product, maybe even a movie, or when you went out to eat. You shared how good it was, or how how good of a deal that you got, right? Type a 1 in the comments if you've ever done that. I mean, so exciting, right? We tell the world, we post it on social media with a picture or a cool quote. We act like we're so special because we got the deal, right? We're the ultimate plug, and people are going to come to you wanting to know, how'd you do that? And before you're like, well, I don't want to share the goodies. Now you're going to want to share because I guarantee any of those companies did not pay you for snapping that good Starbucks cup on Facebook, or those comfortable pair of jeans on Instagram, or even those sunglasses, when you went out boating with your friends. You probably never got a cut for telling anybody about those goods and services or products, right? Well, you will want to share this information because the research is done for you, and MCA will pay you just for sharing this information that I'm sharing with you tonight. And the research is all done for you, okay? You don't have to go on Google. Let's remember, Google is not a research engine. It is a search engine. So to save you all the countless hours, this company has been provided an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Now you're probably wondering, why does this matter, okay? Number 1, your company has to be registered with the Better Business Bureau to be an accredited business. Number 2, the rating not only means that they have a good standing with their customers, but number 3, they also have a good rating with their associates with a whopping 91% for a customer rating review. Now, in turn, that also means it's 100% reliable. And you guys, you have to know this. They do a full investigation, okay, and they test out the services and the products, and then these are the results. So you can go ahead and reach out to me with that link so that you can find the correct information on that, or get back with the person that brought you here to get that information. More on the affiliate program. So this company is highly recommended. A lot of people love the services. But the one thing that's geared around you making the money, it's highly recommended from the company that you are a product of the product. And success is more likely if you're a member. So let's just say, you're out here and you're selling the benefits and the services, like, oh, wow. And they're probably like, well, great, what's your story? Or can you show me the back office? Or do you have a card yourself? What does it look like? What does the sticker look like? So you can lose a lot of sales if you are not a member, okay? And the regulations or the requirements, I should say, to be a member, you have to be at least 18 years or older and live in the United States or Canada. The only thing that you have to pay for is your license in certain states, which can range from $5 and up. Because this is a real motor club business, you have to have a license in certain states. It's required to resell this information. So I'll have an attachment for you at the end of this webinar that you can download. That way you can have that information. So you get paid for selling the benefits, okay? Just so that you're aware, you can get up to $80 to $90 per sale with a bank account if you live in the US, and a PayPal account for Canada. Now, I want to go over each sale with you because you're probably wondering, how do I get $80 to $90? What does that mean? Well, remember, these are all within 1 week and paid out the following week. So, you have 1 to 4 members, you're going to get $80 per sale for that. You get 5 to 9 members in 1 week, you're going to get $82 per member. Anything through 10 to 14 members, you're going to get $84 per sale. And obviously, it just keeps growing and growing and growing, okay? But the max number that you can get per sale is $90, okay? So 30 members to have 1 week, that's an extra $4,000, let's say $4,500 to be exact, in your pocket just for sharing information, okay? There's no limit on how much you can make in a week. It's all up to you, depending on how you market. Are you marketing offline? Are you just sharing to a few friends? Are you, on Instagram, Snapchat, Craigslist? You can be everywhere, online marketing it. Are you sharing it to dealerships? Are you telling, how much time are you putting into it? A couple of hours maybe, or you're just mentioning it here and there, or you're just, word of mouth, or are you really, going full force with it? And someone that's going full force with it, or maybe 100 people that can benefit right off of this. I always say, make a list of your top 20 people right now that could actually use these services, and boom, you just got yourself $2,000 paid out the next week if you sign up today, okay? So, there's no limit. We're not going to tell you to stop bringing in business to the company. There's people, top earners, that are making $30,000, so much money in a month, okay? So it's pretty awesome. The potential, and that's why you see why I fired my boss for 4 months. Now, let's go ahead and tell the real reason why I joined this company is because of the residual income. So not only you're making sales for yourself, you're actually receiving a residual income from all of the business partners that you have signed up underneath you. Meaning anybody that has the membership and they're an associate and they want to start sharing this information, with other people because they see it's a great idea. They see the value and they're like, oh yeah, I can tell some people and get some money. Yeah, So you actually get $6 per sale. I know that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but trust me, guys, that can add up pretty quickly. Let me just give you a visual. So let's say, right now 3 people that can sign up, and then each of those people know 5 people each. You just earn $90 for just sharing information. Okay? Then let's say you got 15 business partners underneath you and they only make 3 sales. They're probably just doing word of mouth, right? You earn $270 without lifting a finger. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Now, I like this part. You have 25 people underneath you, and if they were to just make 15 sales each, you literally just earn $2,250 direct deposited into your bank account without doing anything. So I don't know about you guys, but when I seen these override commissions, so this is on top of what you're already making. So this can add up when your business partners who signed you up under you make sales as well. Okay? I don't know about you, but an extra $2,000 if you're already working, that can be, your mortgage payment, okay? That can be free rent for an apartment. That can be, an upgrade on a car. That can get you out of debt. I don't know about you, but $2,000 is actually, pretty life-changing to me. So when I seen these override commissions, and there's also more bonuses that I didn't even talk about. Imagine, by doing nothing as time goes by and, this is just racking up without you having to do anything, okay? Everyone else doing the work, finding the people, everyone share, okay? It's just like Mark Zuckerberg. Remember when, he had just one button on Facebook and he said, hey, invite your people and share with them. Tell them to come to Facebook, right? That's pretty much, how he got his money, okay? And now he's walking around like a multi-billionaire all because of an idea of getting you to invite people to Facebook and share what a wonderful platform it was, share all of your information, share your trips, everything, right? He made money off that. So basically that's all we're doing here, guys. It's the same business model. It's very duplicatable, okay? Now, Another highlight that I want to put in there is imagine how hard was it for the person to invite you to come to this webinar? How hard are they working right now? Not hard, right? You just get them to the invite, come to the webinar, and you see the value after I share the information. So you have a team of people, okay? I'm sharing it. They're not even sharing it, right? All they did was invite you. I'm sharing the information. You've seen the value, and you're signing up today. How easy is that? So ask yourself, say, self, can I do that? Now, if you say yes, I'm pretty sure you can, then you're golden, okay? I know we're all wondering now, when do you get paid? So this is my favorite part. Okay, this is my favorite part. So payday. It's every Friday from TBC. Okay, mine usually come at 8 a.m. if we have Chase. Some people get paid earlier, like on Thursday, depending on how your bank account is set up. So they do all the calculations on Wednesdays. Okay, and remember, direct deposit if you're in the United States or Canada. If is by PayPal if you live in Canada. So you're probably wondering, what are the weeks like? Any Sunday through Saturday, okay? When you're telling people this Sunday through Saturday, for example, let's say you got 4 sales, you told Bob, Jamie, Rick, and Mo, the next Friday, you're going to get paid for it. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. You can look forward to that money coming in, direct deposit, which is really, really nice. I mean, how excited are you guys? Go ahead and type payday in the comments, okay? Payday in the comments if you're so excited about this information. We're almost to the end. You're going to want to stay till the end. Just a few more minutes here. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Nice. Okay, so I also have to let you know about the income disclaimer. Okay, so this is an affiliate program. No income is guaranteed. Once again, this is a commission-based affiliate program, just so you are clear. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's when you promote or sell other people's products or services to receive a profit. Now, there's a very common denominator of this, okay? All the work depends on you. How are you engaging with people? Are you online marketing or offline marketing or both? Are you doing this full-time, part-time? I mean, it's all up to you, right? The sky's the limit. So ever since I started seeing this money come in, I started learning the mechanics of it all, and I actually wanted to dive into more of the skills, okay? And I wanted to help more people because I didn't have anyone in the beginning to do this for me, to do a webinar, to close my sales for me, show me how to build a website. What's that? I didn't have anyone to walk me through how to do that, what to say, when to say it, how to post, where to post, all of that. So we have training provided, okay? So when you do sign up with MCA, they actually do provide you with option A, which is free training. They give you website links. All you got to do is plug in your specific referral name. That's how you get paid. You're going to get your own referral ID name that you're going to come up with and a number, and that is how you receive the money, okay? So they have all of that set up for you, but honestly, you're going to be lost if you try and do this on your own, which I do not recommend that. So you want to do with option B. Luckily, that's why I said you're so special. If you got invited to this webinar, that means this person says, hey, oh my God, you got to do this. You don't have to do any thinking. Literally, we provide you the step-by-step marketing strategies offline and online. The training that they have is more than likely the training that I have, okay? So you want to get back to the person that brought you here because you're going to want to sign up today and get in tune to these weekly webinars like this to close your sales. You're also going to have leadership training. How do I lead this ship? Because maybe you want to do this full time. You see the potential and how much income you can make. We also teach you how to do team building. We have coaching sessions for your team. Let's say you're not too experienced with it. You just hopped in, but you've got people that signed up already within 24 to 48 hours, and they want to do it too. So we have team building coaching sessions. You also have access to the elite group where anybody can answer any questions that you may have. Leaders will answer and other team members will answer. There'll also be materials within the training platform that you can actually copy to your phone, to your laptop. That way you always have, scripts and guides. So there's 24/7 support system here. So we eliminated all the trial and error. All of that is done. No matter where you want to market, whether that's online or offline, we teach you all the converting scripts and guides and ad copies that actually do convert to sales. Okay, so what you'll want to do right now, I just wanted to thank you for coming. Please get back to the person that brought you here. If that was me, I'll go ahead and reach out to you after this webinar. Please make sure you can also send me a message if you're really anxious, okay, to get started. Oh, look, we got some signups already. Nice. Oh, you guys are so welcome. And thanks for coming. These are weekly, okay? I might even start doing these every night. You'll receive a welcome email from me if you sign up under me with all the information that you need to get started. So don't forget to download the document. It's a PDF below about your licensing if you need one or not. Once again, my name is Latisha Yilfo, and welcome to MCA.